Hello everyone, we have to discuss about that. Question number 11 UGCNET. Giving below the two statement and one labeled are essential and the others labeled and as reasons. As reasons, assertions. Ambedkar attacked the caste system as thoroughly impracticable and harmful and miserable. Failure is the basic social organization's reasons. For Ambedkar, the terms Hindu society is the myth. B. Both A and R is true and but R is not explanation of A. Ambedkar, in his multiple works, criticized the caste systems and established by the Hindu Varna based Vedyavastha. He believed that it is an the immoral social organization. He also said in his Any Heritations of Caste that Hindu society is a myth. Question number 12. Giving below the two statement. Assertion. Comparative politics is the system study of the world political system and their comparisons reasons. It is seeks to explain the different and the similars among numbers of political system. A is correct. Both A and R is true and R is correct explanation of A. 12. Yes, comparative politics is the system study of the world political system and there the comparative. The main objective of comparative politics is to explain the different and similars among the numbers of political system and both the statement are correct and reason statement is correct explanation behind the assertions. Question number 13. Assertions. Limitation and the responsibilities are the key features and to the recount. The essential of the democratic reason are all democratic critics regimes and have other constitution sort of details written on conventions based. B. Both A and R is true but R is not correct explanation of A. Question number 13. Yes, it is true and that the democratic regimes and have other constitution short of detailed and written or the conventions. Based another features of democratic regimes. Is there the limitation and responsibilities and both the statement are correct and but reason statement is not the correct explanation behind the assertions. Fourteen. Tyranny of the majority and can lead to. Tyranny of the majority can lead to A. Violence and civil war. The tyranny of the majority is the against the principle of the democracy and majoritarianism result into the division of society and it is the usual development conflict among the majority and the minority. It is leads to the explanations of minority by the majority and forces. The most disastrous and consequences of tyranny of majority is the civil war. For example, Sri Lanka experienced a civil war between the Sinhala and Tamils. Question number 15. Participatory and the democratic value delivered and the discussion rather than merely. B. Voting rather than merely be voting. Participatory democracy call for the participations and contribution of civilization in the governance of country. It is required pupils to play an active political roles. It is the required and greater political awareness among system, and participatory democracy can survive just on voting. Question number 16. Introduced to the study of the laws of the constitution is work of C. A.B. Tikaya, A.B. Dese. The book introduced to the study of the law of the constitution was written by the A.B. Dike in the year 1885, and this work has been selected by the scholars as being culturally important and is the part of the knowledge and base of the civilization as we the now it. Question number 17. Giving below assessment. Assertions A. The decision making theory and was developed especially in the realm of foreign policy making. Reason R. It is concentrates on the person shaping international events and rather than on the international situation. Quotes. Both and A and R is true and R is correct explanation of A. A is correct. Explanation. Yes, it is right and say that the decisions making theory and was developed especially in the realism of the foreign policy making. The main focus of decision making theory is on the person and shaping international events after events rather than on the international situation, and both the statement are correct and reasons statement is correct explanation behind the assertions. Question number 18. Giving below assertion. Marxism don't give a proper theory of international relation. Marxists want to create other stateless society. 18A. Both A and R is true and R is correct explanation of A. 18. There is no specially theory of international relations in Marxism. Most of the ideas are derived from the basic concept of Marxism, and one of the reasons behind is that the Marxism is against the state and it wants to create other stateless society. State is considered as the exploitations in Marxism. Question number 19. Giving below assertion or reasons. Assertions. The concept of power should be the vanished from the study of the international relation. R. The concept of the power is full of the ambiguities. Quotes D. A is false and but R is true. A false है but R is true. 19 देख लेते हैं correct explanation. Yes, it is correct that the concept of power is very ambiguous and but it is one of the most important pillars of the international relation theory. Hence, it is can be removed from it. Question number 20. Reason and assertion. Assertion: the UN was founded and to make the world a safe place. Reasons are during the Cold Wars and to the super powers and acquired highly sophistications descriptive weapons. It is true. B. Both and R is true, but R is not correct explanation of A. So B is true. 20. The United Nations was established on the 24 October 1945. The objectives behind it is the foundation was to maintain world peace and security and to make the world a safe place. During the Cold War and to the superpowers acquired highly sophisticated destructive weapons. Both the statement are correct and but reason statement is not a correct explanation behind the assertions. Question number 21. Match. Question number 21. A. World Bank is related to the 1945. World Trade Organization is related to the 1995. वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कब फाउंड हुई थी? वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस 1948. इंटरनेशनल एटॉमिक एनर्जी एजेंसी 1957. एक्सप्लेनेशन देख लेते हैं. द वर्ल्ड बैंक 1945 में, द वर्ल्ड ट्रेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन 1995, वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन 1948, इंटरनेशनल एटॉमिक एनर्जी 1957. Question number 22. Carl Colsi is related to Marxism. Robert Owen is related to socialism. And John Locke is liberalization. Clinton Roosevelt related to conservations. कार्ल कोसले मार्क्सिज्म, रॉबर्ट ओवन सोशलिज्म, जॉन लॉक लिबरलाइजेशन और कुलिन रोटर कन्वर्सेशंस. क्वेश्चन नंबर 23. Who among the following are the associated and with the early socialism sometimes and termed as the aptopist socialism? Aptolist socialism. C. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Robert Owen, Saint Simons, Charles Counten and Prudence. 1, 2, 3 and 4 are correct. The early 19th century followers of the Uptonian theories and socialism and were thinkers like the Robert Owens and Clyde Henry B. Saint Simons and Charles Frontier. Question number 24. Gulf Corporation Council was founded in year 1981. Gulf Corporation Council founded in year 1981. Established in 1981, and the GCC promoted economic security, cultures, and social cooperation between the six states and hold other summits every year to discuss cooperation and regional affairs. Question number 25. What is the full form of the TRIMB? B. Agreement on the trade. Agreement on trade related investment measures. Agreement on trade related investment measure. B is correct. The agreement on trade and related investment measures are rules and that are the applicables to the democratic regulations. A country apply to the foreign investors and often as part and the industrial policy it is related to WTO. 26. Agreement on agriculture is related to the which international organizations? D. WTO. The WTO agreement on the culture was one of the many agreements and which were the negotiated and during the Uruguay and route the implementations of the agreement on agriculture started and with the effect from the 1/1/1995 and as per the provisions of the agreement the developed countries and would completed their the reductions and commitments and within the 6 years and by the year 2000 and whereas the commitment and of the developing countries and would be completed within 10 years and by the years 2004 the least development countries and are not required to make any reduction. 26. Question number 26. Agreement on agriculture and is the related to the which international organization? WTO. Gujarat Doctrine in Indian foreign policy was introduced by the former Prime Minister I.K. Gujral. 2. C. Deals with the immediate neighbors. Deals with the immediate neighbors. 27. The Gujaral's and doctrine was the 5-point roadmap and which the short and to build and trust between the Indias and Niger of solution to the bilateral issue through bilateral talks and to remove the immediately and quite and in the diplomatic relationship between the India and her the Nigers the doctrine emphasized on the importance of unilaterals and accommodations and for the friendly and warm relations with India Nigers. Question number 28. The Act East policy of the Modi government is related to D. ASEAN. सो जा मेरी बेटा.